Welcome to another episode of Kaijuesday. Sorry it's been a hot minute since I've done one of these. I'll try to do a better job of living up to my name of Kaiju Kim instead of all Godzilla all the time, always Kim. Speaking of Godzilla though, today we'll be talking about a kaiju who has appeared in multiple Godzilla films. I am, of course, talking about Rodan. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, before appearing in multiple Godzilla films, Rodan was the star of his own film back in 1956. And fun fact, this is the first Toho kaiju film to be filmed in color. So what is the origin story of one of Toho's most famous kaiju? And why does he seem to be the least favorite of Toho's big five? Like seriously, why does everyone hate Rodan? Two miners go missing when a mineshaft mysteriously begins to flood. One is found dead, which leads to an investigation, which leads to 3 more men meeting their deaths. The killer is soon revealed to be a Meganulon, and I'd hate to find one of those in my house. You know how much raid it would take to kill those things? Well, our characters find themselves with a bigger problem in the form of Rodan, who has the Meganulon for breakfast and flies at supersonic speed all across the globe, causing destruction everywhere he goes.
Hundreds of eyewitnesses have observed this fantastic object, but always at such high altitudes and incredible speeds as to make an accurate description impossible. Over a dozen cities have sounded air raid alerts at its approach.
And to make matters worse, there's 2 Rodans. How will Japan get out of this one? The film kind of starts off as a murder mystery and ends as your typical kaiju flick. It's an interesting approach. I also appreciate that it doesn't take very long for things to get going. Well, at least I didn't think so. It does kinda drag in the middle, but not so much that it loses my interest. Hey, if it kept my attention as a kid, it'll keep my attention as an adult. Shigeru Kawamura is our main character who leads the search party for his fellow miners, which unfortunately leads to him getting amnesia when the mine caves in. Next is Dr. Kyoichiro Kashiwagi, a paleontologist who identifies the Meganulon and later Rodan. We also have Shigeru's love interest Kyo, who is arguably in the running for one of the most useless female characters in a kaiju film. She just kinda cries most of the time. Granted, she is kind of the one that helps Shigeru regain his memory, so I do have to give her some credit. There are certainly other female characters from other kaiju films that are a lot more useless than Kyo, but that's another video for another day. So in the weeks leading up to me making this video, I discovered that a lot of people don't like Rodan. I ran a Twitter poll to see if I could find out why, and I got a couple of responses saying that he's the least interesting. And yeah, I guess that's kinda true. Godzilla is Godzilla. Mothra has 2 forms, more if you watch the Rebirth of Mothra trilogy. Ghidorah is a freaking alien. Rodan doesn't really have a lot going for him. He does get a bit of an upgrade in the Heisei era, but even that is short-lived. Even in his very own film, his very first appearance ever, he doesn't do a whole lot apart from making a mess by flapping his wings. But, like, come on guys, it's a dinosaur. Who doesn't like dinosaurs? I mean, sure, he doesn't breathe fire, at least not in this movie, and he doesn't shoot gravity beams, but he's trying his best. Cut him some slack. That could just be the nostalgia talking. This is the only non-Godzilla kaiju film I grew up with. Yeah, Rodan seems to be the least favorite of Toho's main monsters, but I still like him. Besides, who would you rather have in Toho's lineup? Rodan or this? Yeah, that's what I thought. So there you have it, Rodan's debut film. A decent introduction and a worthy entry in Toho's filmography. That does it for this video. Subscribe to my channel for more kaiju content. Like this video if you had a good time with me here today. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram to get an idea of what I have coming up next. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.